awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking downfield, it's Allard. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to move it through the air. Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Now sliding to his left. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Fleming. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to the air one more time. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, you know, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious, keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line.
And that's your number for first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Buffalo.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
And the Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw. It's Allard. Release to the back. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Trying to pound their way in. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion but was denied.
30, Buffalo, 6.
The ball bounces through the end zone and it will be a touchback. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. The pass is incomplete and 1 second is left.
Yeah, I tell you what, a lot of times you roll your quarterback to the right or to the left, and in this case, the right. And you're trying to get him outside the pocket to buy him a little bit of time, get him off that spot, take some deep shots, and he missed, but it was a nice shot down the field.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Dropping back, it's Aller. The throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker. It's Warren. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the stomping has commenced.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. Find this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Looking for a man. It's Agbana. Throws to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Grab near the marker. It's Singleton. Touchdown, Penn State! And the route is on.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Slams it ahead. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Got his man on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Dropping back, it's Agbana. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, this defense has been lights out for the majority of this football game. They did give up a score to this guy, but they know who the big weapon is. They know where the quarterback is going to be looking. So here in the second half, they're going to have a plan for him, and they did on that last one.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. It's Snow. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bulls are on the move. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Moving out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. Still down big here in the third quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry up.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And that is a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Wants to throw. It's Agbana. Throwing right. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 44, Buffalo.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle. It's Snow. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all.
And he's got it inside the 20. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party gift, a late touchdown.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Here comes the 2-point try. He wants to throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play.
Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. And he's thrown another interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Got his man on the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Feeling some heat. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued. He'll try to tack on one more. Back to throw. They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to...
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo. Is anybody here? I like how you played the whole game, though, bro. I gotta give you an A for effort. I can't even lie. Yeah, I should have ran right past that stuff right there. But we going to this shit starts 7:05. You heard me? Huh? You ain't trying to go? Huh? You think I'm about to say that shit? You think I'm gonna sit in that motherfucker? We can sit in the lobby though, boo. We sit in the lobby together. I mean, or we can sit in the car. We can sit in the lobby, baby. They good? I bet. I just thought maybe you wanted to get out. Huh? Huh? You said get out. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't trying to go inside the shit. I was just trying to get their chicken and just let them, you know what I'm saying? But we just be like, we ain't gonna leave and go nowhere. We just gonna be right there. You think they be on some bullshit in there? You think they would? I don't think so, bro. Like, if they didn't think about, if they only, when you give them time to think about being bad, then they be bad, but they chilling. Yo, you good, bro? Oh, alright, bye.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the offense on first down. To the air, it's Agbana. They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Fires to the middle. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Bro, you like 6'10", bro. Now, what the...